listening to the Yes Hour with the Blessed Hour. You know we're live up in the studio. Keep it locked. I'm a certified
creature, man. Throw your C's up if you represent the creature clan. See, on the word is where a creature stands. I'm high and outside so I can tell you the seeker's plan. Every day I make sure that I get it in. I can get my fix for free while you go blow your dividends. I hear you talking about you living life for independence, cause you just a stop
if you ain't no kingdom citizen.
This here ain't my home, I'm just passing by. Some of y'all asking why, but I reply,
in order to live you have to die.
I'm mad that I waited so long to surrender, glad he cracked the sky. But now that I got a brand new choice, I have to fly. Ripley, if you won't believe me or not, don't have to lie. Yes, once upon a time, simple desires, my flesh would gratify. Till I heard Christ came down and died for me, I don't have to fry. You know I'm serious with my voice when you hear my battle cry.
Yes, folks, we're back. You're listening to the Yes Hour, the Blessed Hour. That was your girl and Mr.C and D-Mob and Prodigal Son. Geez, so many people on there.
Yeah.
With the live remix. And prior to that, you heard from your boy, Rocky Nails Gammone. You know what? Y'all need to go hit up his Reverb Nation. We need to make him #1 in Brooklyn.
ReverbNation.com.
ReverbNation.com/nails. It's very simple. You don't need to do too much.
Easy.
ReverbNation.com/nails. Say that real fast. ReverbNation.com/nails. ReverbNation.com/nails. He has his bio on there, pictures, everything. You can see what he looks like. You can even see if he really looks like Eminem. But nah, he doesn't. He doesn't. Actually, he is better looking than Eminem.
You're out, Eminem. You're out.
No, but yeah, my wife did say she liked Eminem when when she was before she met me. So she always said she would marry Eminem. So it's the closest she got. So sorry, Em.
I think he lost out and you gained.
Yeah, I guess so. No, I didn't.
But
the camera's very heavy. I don't want her to test like a shot put type thing. I don't want that, man.
I know.
So if you're gonna say any of that, make sure I'm out of the room or at least not next to you.
Oh goodness. But folks, it's time to hear what's going on in the sports world with Mr. C. Mr. C.
Oh, sports on the go. You know I'm not gonna give you everything in sports. That'll take too long, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of what I got right now. The New York Football Giants, as Chris Berman would say, the G-Men, totally annihilated, beat down, destroyed the Carolina Panthers on Thursday night, 36-7.
You hear the way he says that? Like he's a Giants fan.
I was gonna wear my LT White Classic today. Don't mess with me. Shoot. Eli Manning was impressive from the gate, showing why some feel that he is better than his brother Peyton. When you give him time, he is totally dangerous. By the end of the first half, he already had 189 yards passing. Finished the game going 27 for 35 with 288 yards and 1 TD. And he probably could have did a little more, but I'm pretty sure Tom Coughlin said, yo, shut it down. He also had a strong supporting cast. The offensive line did their thing up front, doing an outstanding job of picking up blitzes and neutralizing stunts. Without that, the skilled position player is nothing. Also, Andre Brown did damage, going 20 carries for 113 yards and 2 TDs. Ramses Barton also had a great night. He was, I guess, a backup to Hakeem Nicks, pulling down 9 balls for 138 yards. On the other end, the Giants D put Cam Newton in check. Though he had 242 yards passing, most of them meaningless because of the blowout. The G-Men also proved that their run defense was on point too, holding D'Angelo Williams to 50 yards rushing. So we gonna see what's up in the NFC East. them stars down there and what they call the Big D, whatever, think they gonna hold down the G, man. We gonna see in the end of the season what's next. I mean, yeah, I know they got tough games coming up with the Redskins and all that, but yeah, the NFC is gonna be a tough test. It's still the toughest league in the NFL. It's the toughest division. So we'll see what happens. We'll see which Giants. I always say this. We'll see which Giants team. I'm sorry, Rocky.
Yeah, it's all right.
We'll see which Giants team shows up. Because you never know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, they took the night off against Dallas to start the season.
Yeah, he did pretty much.
You know.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened with that. And then the last 2 games they woke up. So
little too much champagne from last year.
I know, right? Woo! We still celebrating, still celebrating, and then they got brought down to reality in week 1. So heading to college basketball for a quick second. I know I'm partial. Everybody knows about me. I'm a University of North Carolina Tar Heel fan. Head coach Roy Williams had a tumor removed from his right kidney on Wednesday. So I just want to shout out the University of North Carolina Tar Heel basketball coach, wishing him a speedy recovery. We're gonna need his expertise to beat up on Duke and all the other tough and some of the cream puff ACC newcomers like Notre Dame that's coming into the conference. So I just wanted to shout out the Tar Heels real quick. So now heading to college football. The USC Trojans lost a tough one to the Stanford Cardinal last week in a tough showdown. They lost 21-14. Of course, Heisman hopeful, not anymore. Matt Barkley went 20 for 41 for 254 yards and 2 interceptions. They put him on lock, Nails. They put him on lock. I mean, yeah, he got his throws in and everything, but when it comes to scoring or leading touchdown drives, he just didn't have it last week. So basically, many critics say that he sealed his fate as far as the Heisman race. It will no longer be considered. Honestly, I've seen worse performances with players that still been in it at season's end. However, I will go out on a limb and say that the national title hopes of the USC Trojans have been dashed with that loss. So we'll see who's going to be the worthy opponent for the Alabama Crimson Tide, who, of course, beat down the Michigan Wolverines in week 1 of the college football season. And speaking of the Wolverines, this is my matchup for the week because I love seeing Notre Dame lose. I believe that the Michigan Wolverines, who are ranked number 18 in the country, they will be marching in to, Notre Dame football stadium tonight to beat down on the Irish. That game is going down, I believe, at 7:30. And, of course, another tough matchup tonight will be the Clemson Tigers taking on the Florida State Seminoles. Clemson is ranked number 10 in the country. Florida State's ranked number 4. Ferocious ACC rivalry matchup right there, yo. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see how that goes down. Can the Tigers contain E.J. Manuel and Chris Thompson from the Seminoles? We're going to see. So for those of you who are huge football fans, check out ESPN.com. Look at ESPN, ESPN2, ABC. Of course, in the early part of the day on Saturday, there's always football on CBS. Yo, just keep your eyes out for the scores and the highlights all over that TV screen. You never know what you're going to see. You never know what great plays, or I guess as ESPN call it, the not top 10 that you're going to see to make fun of for the rest of the week. So that's my sports. Hit me up, Mr.C_live if I missed something, or if you agree or disagree with anything I said. Yeah.
All right, folks. Yeah. If you ain't feeling Mr. C right here, like I'm not feeling, because I don't agree with half of what he said about the teams, because I'm not a North Carolina fan, number 1.
Well, forget you then.
Well, forget you.
Forget you. As long as you're not a Duke fan, I won't kick you out of the house. Oh, anyway. If you're a Duke fan, you're gonna have to move out. Tell you right now.
Let me paint a picture for y'all. This morning we were on our way to the station, and a gentleman said that the guys are the heads and the women are the necks.
But you gotta hold this up.
Is
there a pain in it?
Can I borrow that camera for a second? Can I borrow that camera?
The point I'm trying to make is, y'all men can't do nothing without us. You try real hard, but you need the neck. Without the neck, the head ain't going nowhere. You can't turn right, you can't turn left.
I feel a hurt coming
so, I'm just being, and this was out of the mouth of a grown man who lived. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
Whatever.
So if y'all down with his sports segment, hit him up at the Yes Hour, at Mr.C_live.
Don't forget.
Or if y'all think I'm right with the next story, hit me up at Serious.
Call in. I want to hear. Don't be trying to hide behind Twitter. I want to hear your voice. I want to know where you're calling from. Call 516-876-4964 if you believe that the woman is the neck that turns the head. I want to hear it from you. I ain't scared. I'm right here. Call us up.
He ain't scared. Just make sure you got somewhere for him to lay his head tonight. When you call in.
Yeah, if I win the vote, I want to. Hey, call in. I want to hear from you. Don't be running. Don't hide. Don't hide behind Twitter and Facebook. Matter of fact, you can post on Facebook. Cause at least we know who's hosting.
That's true. Yeah.
Which is, you know, that's it. Yeah. If you put your real name. But.
Oh goodness. we're gonna go into some music from Arizona, some low case.
What site?
Keep it locked right here. Yes, hour, blessed hour.
Well, Kings.
All right.
Let's get it in.
You want us to rock Legends?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Lowercase.
I wasn't sure if you wanted.
Yeah, usually that's the new one. Might as well.
Lowercase I, all caps, you. Lowercase I, all caps, you. Lowercase